The holidays are filled with many gifts to give and get, and we know everyone loves saving money when checking off their list. That's why we're shopping at Amazon, which was just named the lowest price online retailer for the 9th straight year by Profitero, a third-party analytics and research firm. The study found that Amazon's prices are 14% lower than other major U.S. retailers on average, and up to 5% lower than the nearest competitor in key gift categories. Shopping for the whole family? You'll find everything from major brands to small business treasures, all delivered right to your door. Visit Amazon.com, where holiday gifting can be both affordable and stress-free.
Well, we are constantly on the go, whether it's jumping between the lake house and LA. We are always on a plane, it feels like, and it's so hard to stay on a routine and on a schedule taking your vitamins and your supplements. I know I'm always forgetting to fill up my little pill Monday through Sunday thing. I always forget. So I am so grateful for Symbiotica because I am taking one of the most trustworthy brands out there. They never compromise on quality and sourcing. Their products are free from cereals, preservatives, toxins, or artificial additives. It's something you can taste and feel in every packet. It's also something that is so easy to take and travel with. It takes 30 seconds a day to get all the nutrients that you need. You can throw them in your purse, in your backpack, in your car, in your wherever you're going. You can throw them in there. And it's honestly kind of fun. You just rip off the top and then you slurp it up like it's a little slushy or something. Kind of fun. My favorite is the liposomal vitamin C because I'm all about collagen production, glowing skin, antioxidants, and immunity booster with all the traveling that we're doing. I really depend on it. And it tastes delicious. It's just citrus vanilla flavor. They have a formula to support your health goals. Everything you need from energy, digestion, immunity, and mood. So go to Symbiotica.com/VIALL to get 20% off plus free shipping. That's CYMBIOTIKA.com/VIALL for 20% off plus free shipping.
You're crazy.
Wait, we're not recording.
Oh my God.
That's Leia.
I gotta pee, guys.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this magical holiday episode of the Viall Files Reality Recap Edition. I am your host, Nick, joined by my glorious, stunning, sensational...
Two dogs. Jeff and Steve.
Are they sitting on the couch?
They are. Yeah.
Love of my life. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good. We're in a winter wonderland. River's actually enjoying the snow, which has been fun.
It has been. Sierra and Leia are joining us right now. We have the rest of the household standing by this episode as well. And a great episode for you. Miguel Luciano. You probably know him if you follow Bravo at all. He's been making a name for himself doing some hilarious impressions of some of your favorite housewives. And the impressions that we all love an impression. And even the housewives love these impressions.
Highest form of a compliment.
So this is this is us trying to suck up to housewives. Yeah.
Any way we can.
Any way we can. He joins us later this episode. If you want to just have some fun laughs this holiday season, you will do so with Miguel Luciano. And then we have some great episodes, Southern Charm and Beverly Hills, which is crushing their best premiere.
Oh, yeah. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 15 returns, scores Bravo's biggest season premiere on Peacock.
Interesting.
Leia literally read that
million.
to me 8 minutes ago. Now she's like, oh my God, look what I found.
They're like, no,
I told you I
right.
lagged.
What day of
Sometimes I
Hanukkah
lag.
are we in, Leia?
It's over.
It's
Ended
over?
last night. Yeah. My
Okay.
holiday season has concluded.
Welcome back to work.
No, but it'll continue. I'll celebrate Christmas this year if we can continue the holiday season spirit.
Christmaka?
Yeah.
I love that.
Sometimes they fall out at the same
What did you
time.
get Danny for Christmas?
Or Hanukkah. What'd you get in for Hanukkah?
Nothing. We're gonna get
She got him a
massages.
child.
Yeah. We're gonna get massages.
Okay.
Oh,
cute.
do you have do they come to your house?
I've done that before, but I think I want to go somewhere.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
when they
I
come
like
to
it
the
when
house.
they come to the house.
I don't. Then you got River being like, "Hey, mom," and the dogs are like,
Yeah.
and then you hear it's just too much.
I like the whole spa experience.
Exactly.
Too.
I want to take a shower afterwards.
Maybe a
I want to
steam.
lotion.
Mhm.
Yeah, steam.
blow
Well, I
dry
can't do
my
that
hair
now,
because I
but-
can in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I'm happy to report that Natalie's got a couple of really magical gifts.
A couple.
Oh, you did it. You got the gifts? You went
Listen,
shopping?
here's
How
the
was-
thing.
How was shopping?
If it's the thought that counts, and I hear it does.
Does it, Natalie?
I hear that really expensive gifts are a great alternative.
Okay.
Also not wrong. I've heard that too. I've
Would you
told my
rather
fiance.
a very well thought out gift or a very expensive gift?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's what?
It talks.
That was a question.
Yeah, like it's like both these gifts, almost zero thought.
But she wants them and would love them. I think that sometimes that matters the most. Where I'm like, I appreciate like a well thought out gift, but like if you know your person, get them what they like.
Well, Natalie has a note.
You guys have a shared list, don't you?
Mm-hmm. A shared notes app.
She couldn't make it easier for you.
No, how was it
It was
going
a
shopping?
very, very expensive, thoughtless Christmas.
I love that for you, Natalie.
Did you have to
Same.
go in person to the store or did you order it online?
I went to the store and then had him ship one of the gifts here,
Okay.
and then the other one I brought with us because it was able to fit.
Oh, that's so exciting. Do you know
Okay.
what they are, Natalie?
I do, yeah.
Also, then share it with the
Yeah.
class. I would like to know.
He's like,
Yeah.
do we have to wait?
It's in the notes app.
You said the ones that got checked
You know
off.
both of them?
I can like guess for sure.
Are we happy?
I mean, one of them I've never seen in person, so like definitely excited. Well, both I guess I've never seen in person. So like excited to see in person for sure. But I also get the notifications from the Amex, so
Oh, yes.
all the purchases.
That's
come
crazy.
through.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh, here he is.
Nick thinks he's sneaky. And she's
Nick,
just like,
you
Why
could
am I
probably
even bothering
also check-
having them hide and getting?
Nick, you could also probably also check that Amex and see what you got for
probably
Christmas.
Or you could just wait
I'm gonna start thinking about next year's gift
tomorrow.
tomorrow. It's gonna.
What's funny about that wish list is that it is truly like the most random list. It's truly stuff for me to be like, you know how you go and you fill a cart and like that's usually the funnest part of online shopping. And that's what I do.
Absolutely.
I fill the cart and then I'll just like copy and paste said cart into this like notes app. And then whenever I'm feeling it or a birthday or Valentine's Day, it's like, oh, he can just dabble in. And so if he were to have thought of Christmas gifts, maybe a little like 2 weeks in advance, he could have gotten the cashmere socks, the $60 sweatsuit, the like face lotion, he could have really got off inexpensive.
But I panic in last minute, and I will say I think my wife more than deserves these luxurious gifts.
I also think I deserve luxurious gifts.
She needs to feel.
You have to advocate for yourself.
She needs to
ladies.
feel
Absolutely.
important and taken care of, and expensive, and
Yes.
I think she
Thank you.
deserves it.
Thank you.
And
I
then
can't
some.
wait.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I
And then
can't
some.
And
wait.
designer purses.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I truly couldn't spend enough.
Well, if that's the case, I have a couple more things I can send you.
Anyways,
We'll
And
see.
yours is thoughtful.
what?
Yours is exactly. His is thoughtful.
That's how she gets me.
She
And
wants a nice
Uh,
little
There's
but-
really
ear.
nothing you can do when it's just like
I
I've been
put so much
planning
thought
this
into
for
this.
weeks.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've never loved anything more.
my mom made me a wind chime before I bought the
Aw.
lake house, and it was this big metal.
it was when you bought the house in LA.
Yeah.
It was like a home. It was like a.
But it was this giant
Housewarming.
metal wind
Housewarming.
chime, and I just had no place to put it.
Outside, where it'll
It's
you
in
put
storage
those
right
outside.
now in
I was
LA.
gonna say, did you act like you loved it when you got it at least?
Not enough. Not enough.
Oh,
Did you cry?
Not
when
given all
somebody
the
makes
not
something
given all the
for
thought
you.
that went into it.
She was like, "Where's that wind chime?" He was like, "I think it's broken in the bottom of the closet somewhere." She was like,
Oh.
"Great, I didn't build it with my hands for nothing."
months on that.
Yeah.
So I say go for the expensive.
But then all of Nick's other gifts are literally things he asked for, which is just like me listening,
You're
He's like, "Oh, I could do that, and I could
You
also
are-
love that."
you're an incredible wife
Aww.
and an amazing mother. I do want to give a shout out to Madison LaCroix, who at BravoCon graciously gifted Natalie one of her pajamas, and I gotta say, I'm into them.
Super cute.
Super cute. Like, listen, Natalie has like her comfy pajamas, and they're really comfy. I imagine
Are these the stay away pajamas?
they're kind of
Yeah.
stay away. They're kind
Nick
of stay
hates
away.
the comfy
That's his own
pajamas.
personal. That's
That's
him
his-
projecting, you know?
Yeah, whatever. It's just a me thing. But Madison has these pajamas that look quite comfortable.
They are. Yeah, they
They
are.
look really comfortable.
Very soft. Like
She
butter.
wears them a lot. And I got to say, hot. Like, I'm like, do we? Do we not? I don't know. Is she comfortable? Is she into me? I don't know.
Does she want to take these off right now?
I don't-
Probably not.
It's
Probably not.
Probably not. But either way, she looks hot. So
I think that is normally the question. It's like, do you want to take these off and then have to put them back on? And it's like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
that's the biggest decision to make.
Shout out Madison.
Shout out Madison.
Yeah, made some good jammies.
Bored housewife.
Anyway, speaking of gifting, last week Natalie and I exchanged some Secret Santa gifts, and the rest of the household also exchanged some Secret Santa gifts thanks to Amazon. So we're going to show you what the rest of the household got each other for Secret Santa up next.
Very wholesome. Very cute.
All right, it's part 3 of Celebrating the Holidays with the Household, brought to you by Amazon. Week 1, we decorated the studio. Week 2, we did a Secret Santa, starting with Natalie and I exchanging gifts. Because, of course, we drew each other's names.
Lucky.
Out of a hat.
And now we have Sierra, Mary, and Justin
Yep.
to exchange theirs. As a reminder, these are all gifts under $50 that we found thanks to the helpful Amazon's AI shopping assistant. And if you are struggling this holiday season to find the perfect gift at any budget for any person, know that Rufus has your back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's starting?
I want to
Alright.
say I probably won this round of Secret Santa, by the way,
Whoa.
because I'm so good at doing it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a
Okay.
competition?
Because you're so good at asking Rufus?
I was gonna say, I
That
was like,
too,
I
but-
think I nailed it.
So who's going to go first?
I say Mary.
Okay. Mary.
Okay, let's see. Who got me?
It was me.
Sierra got
Okay,
you.
okay.
Cute.
Wait, is that her story?
Yes.
I've been wanting that for so
Hair
long.
Story is really good. Hair Story, my stylist has been telling me about Hair Story for forever, and I
Okay.
told Sierra.
Well, you have to thank Rufus
Yeah.
because I forgot what the name of it was, but I pulled your name and I was like, Mary was telling me about her hairstylist using this product. So I was like,
Mhm.
Rufus, what is the best conditioner but cleanser? That is what they gave me. And I was like,
Mhm.
I believe this sounds exactly like the name of what Mary suggested and was
Mhm.
talking about, but I hope I got it.
Yeah.
Was it the one?
It is the one.
Thank you.
It's
Nailed
the
it.
one, baby girl.
Now you can stop wearing a hat to work.
Oh. Wait, so you don't have to use a shampoo with this one?
When I go get my hair cut, and my hairstylist, Sarah, shout out Sarah, will like use this product on me, and my hair always is like so, it's like not frizzy. The texture is beautiful. Like it really just like lets my hair breathe and like actually have like its normal, like, you know, style and wave and whatever. I'm always chasing that feeling. And then she finally started posting about what she was using, and it was Hair Story. And I was like, well, let me try this. And I told Sierra about it, and look at that.
I'm
Now
kind
you're
of
trying
impressed by Rufus because like I feel like there's so many different like hair products you can buy,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Well,
I've seen this one. Like this is a specific
Rufus
one.
is smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said the best.
New
okay?
wash.
Only
It's
the best for our Mary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who's next?
It smells nice too.
Wait, who did you get, Mary?
I got Justin.
Okay, Justin.
Justin.
Oh.
Wait.
I didn't know they still make
Okay,
those.
wait. Mary, explain what this is and why you got it. 'Cause
Okay.
This is exactly like on point for me.
Okay, so basically, this is an Amazon TV Fire Stick.
hmm
And it is because, do you know how many times Justin and I are having a conversation and I'm like, have you seen this movie? And he goes, no. And I'm sick of the excuse. And he's like, well, I don't have like other streamers like available to me at once. Like, I don't have Amazon Prime Video. And I'm like, well, we need to change that.
And my Fire Stick broke like
Yeah.
after having it for years the other week, and I'm so
Your
sad
TV's
about
not
it.
very smart.
She's I love my TV, but you know sometimes you need a Fire Stick to like
Yeah.
give it a little
Sometimes you
boost.
just
need a co-pilot.
elevate it.
Yeah.
Listen,
You should watch Happiest Season on Amazon Prime.
I'll watch all the Christmas holiday movies on this.
Oh my God,
Stick.
don't know
Now
him
you
call
can.
Justin. He is booked and busy.
Come
with
to
very,
his
my
fire
house.
very
stick.
thoughtful, Mayor.
He's on
Yeah.
D&D.
All right.
I got Sierra, and let me preface. So Sierra and I always talk about like skincare, like self-care, and she's like a bathaholic, and I love scents and perfumes and feeling confident. Please tell everybody what I got you.
You got me Cycler Vanilla Verve Rich Body Cream and
Mhm.
Perfume Oil. The
Mhm.
fact this is under
Wow.
50.
And like picture this, like you always take your
Wait, she got
baths
two?
under 50 options.
Making me look bad.
I don't know if y'all remember last week. I don't know if y'all remember last episode.
She got a.
I got a lip gloss.
I will say, Rhode lip gloss.
Not cheap.
Did
She's
it go
not
wrong?
cheap.
She's not cheap.
Anyways,
No, but-
actually, you know what I'm learning about our team, about the household, is that everyone is such good listeners.
Mhm.
You know, like the communication here, the listening here, it's like we all know so much about what the other person loves that it was like so easy to shop for, obviously with the help of Rufus, but like,
But we also do all know and love each other very much.
Well, I think that will wrap up.
Actually,
oh,
it's not.
Surprise.
The household, also got gifts for Nick and Natalie.
well,
Well,
what
they're
is
only
it?
Is
gonna
it? Is this
expect-
it? This is for us? This
It's
is
a
we
joint
thing?
present.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, a packer.
Oh my
Please?
God.
Onesie.
What?
It's for both
I
of
got
you.
gloves and a hat.
Oh my God.
It's basically, this is for each of you to wear the Packers onesie.
I'm absolutely gonna. Thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a gift.
Yeah,
It's perfect for you. Do you feel like you're going to use it with your heating pad?
It's giving cozy NFL day. You know what I mean?
it is.
Turn on that fireplace, the
And-
game, the heating pad, the onesie.
I'll be wearing it this weekend. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our holiday festivities. To celebrate the holidays with your family, don't forget to visit Amazon and look for the Rufus icon for smarter, more affordable holiday shopping that makes holiday gifting stress-free. It's almost 2026 and you're still paying rent without Built? We can't have that. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you for your biggest monthly expense, and that's your rent. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And when you pay rent through Built, you unlock access to exclusive benefits from a network of more than 45,000 merchants. Just link your credit card, spend at your favorite local spots, earn Built points on top of your regular card rewards, and get one step closer to that trip you always wanted to take. I know a lot of people in the household are using Built. It seems to be a hot ticket item for them to use their points for Amazon. Built points have been ranked the most valuable point currency by the Points Guy, and they just announced Built Cash, a way to unlock even more value from Built partners. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. Earn rewards and finally get something back for being a renter. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/VIALL. That's join, joinbilt.com/VIALL. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Helix Sleep. We've talked about Helix mattresses for some time now, and I get super excited every time I get to talk about Helix. It's the best sleep you'll ever get with a Helix mattress. It's truly incredible. We've been sleeping on a Helix mattress for over 5 years now. We have one both at the lake house, our house in LA, and every guest bedroom. And we always love it when we have company. People sleep over. They sleep on our Helix mattress. They always wake up. They're like, what was that mattress I just slept on? We're like, it's Helix. You should get one yourself. And then they do. They do it because it's easy. It's affordable. And they too want to get some of the best sleep ever. Helix has a great lineup of 20 unique mattresses for all kinds of sleepers. Whether you sleep hot, cold, on your side, on your back, curled up in a little ball, doesn't really matter. Helix has a award-winning mattress for you. Helix is the most awarded mattress brand, tested and reviewed by experts like Forbes and Wired. Even for the kids, they got some mattresses for you guys and the big and tall people. Don't worry. Helix has mattresses for you. Recommended by multiple leading chiropractors and doctors of sleep medicine as the go-to solution for improving your sleep. You also get a 100-night trial and a 10 to 15-year warranty on your mattresses, depending on the mattress. So there's really no reason not to check it out. If you are in the market for a new mattress, go to helixsleep.com/VIALL for 27% off site-wide for their year-end sale. That's helixsleep.com/VIALL for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for the listeners of the Viall Files. Make sure to enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/VIALL.
Well, the holidays are officially here, and if you are still scrambling for gifts or putting the finishing touches on your home, Wayfair has you covered. Get what you need fast, all in one place. A lot of what you see in our studio has come from Wayfair. It's been our go-to for finding stylish, functional pieces quickly when we need a refresh of the space. And decorating for Christmas was so easy. It was so much fun. Wayfair has a ton of stuff, no matter your style or your budget. Wayfair is the go-to destination for everything home. You can earn rewards and get the best savings in the neighborhood with Wayfair's new loyalty program. 5% back on every item across Wayfair's family of brands. Free shipping, members-only sales, and more. Terms apply. They have such a huge selection of home goods, so whether you're looking for kids' rooms refresh, homes decor, kitchen essentials, living room refresh, bedding, bath basics, backyard, hot tubs, gazebos, trampolines, playgrounds. The list goes on and on and on and on. I mean, Wayfair they just can't stop. They just keep going. Wayfair makes it easy with fast and free shipping. Even on the big stuff, they will help you set it up. So get last minute hosting essentials, gifts for all your loved ones, and decor to celebrate the holidays for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Southern Charm. Okay.
Southern Charm. We have a rapid recap if you missed the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of Southern Charm. Madison hopes her baby likes silicone tasting breast milk. Mrs. Pat has no desire to ever give birth again, and she also doesn't think anyone should have sex in a hot tub. Craig hangs out with his assistant to plan his pool party. He's making pina coladas because Charlie likes them. Shep apologized to Austin and wants to be a better friend to him. Craig has not done so. Vanita thinks Sally is enabling Craig's behavior. Molly is good at singing. She's in the studio. Sally is getting chickens because Craig says she should get chickens. Craig feels bad he snapped at Austin, but he does think Austin is jealous of him being single. Whitner wouldn't throw a pool party on a Wednesday because he's an adult. Molly and Sally are mad at each other. Vanita was spreading rumors about Molly's vagina, but they talk it out and they're cool. Molly is not cool with Sally knowing about it, though. She kind of pops off on her and says she needs therapy. Sally wants Vanita to let her live, and by live, she means fuck Craig. Shep wears a George Washington wig and a Speedo. He is not eating like the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. However, Madison gives a big sis talk to Craig about his drinking. He's back in therapy, so that's a good sign. And they have Kona Ice at the party. Then Craig is talking about Sally and says, what happens in the hot tub stays in the hot tub, which is interesting to say the least. Overall, has anyone ever banged in a hot tub?
No,
No?
not in a hot tub.
It's not realistic.
Not impossible.
Not impossible, but is it ideal?
No.
Well, it depends what you're
Well,
doing.
the trick is you start
Okay.
in the hot tub,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you actually perform said act, you actually are outside of the hot tub.
Okay.
Like half in, half out.
Okay. Like in Showgirls.
Well, no. In Showgirls, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's all I
It's
think
an
of.
iconic pool sex scene.
Oh, it's amazing.
They're in the pool.
Yeah.
So they're
Going around in
Yeah,
circles.
the
like,
P
there's
and the
too much
V are
water.
in the W,
Yeah.
while the P and the V
Are in and out.
are in and out. No, but you got to take the P and the V out of the W
Yeah.
And onto
Dry land.
onto dry land.
Yeah.
dry land.
Makes
onto
you-
the DL.
Makes you wonder how dolphins do it.
Dude, the imagery that just popped into my head.
Showgirls?
Yeah.
What's the W?
Water.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what part is that one?
Uh-huh.
Well, you also just like what are the top 5 places to have sex?
I mean, bed is number one. And it
That's
will
number
always
one,
be
for
number
sure.
one.
I think the car is hot, but that might be just that I'm young. Or
I honestly haven't done the car since, well,
I think you grow out of it.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
then
think
you
you're just
can-
like, we actually like have maybe a house to go to.
Mm-hmm.
A room.
Yeah.
I feel like the car was when you were like, mom's at home, you have nowhere to go. You don't
In
have any
school,
money.
you have roommates. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a college thing.
Or high school if you were fucking in high school.
I mean,
Well,
Mm.
To each their own, I guess. You don't
not that
need
my
to
second
slut
time
shame.
ever was in a car.
So was mine in the back of a truck.
And think of the cringy part. Think of how long you were.
Not long at all. Not long at all.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
What?
That's why you had the truck.
Not duration, but
And it was a
Yeah, I
huge
was like,
truck.
real
Big
quick.
truck.
Yeah.
A little.
That's
wait,
it, car? You
Car. Ooh.
a lot of people do it on the beach.
No,
I think
beach is
showers-
sandy.
I think
Shower's
showers
fun.
Showers fun.
Little moment in the kitchen.
on vacation.
On
that
vacation.
lame? I was like, I don't know.
I'm on
Because
vacation.
I feel like
want-
vacation,
That's not
that's
a play.
it kind of is, right? Because it's like when you get to like the hotel room and you're gonna like, it could happen there, it could happen here. Like I'm like, there's something that's a little bit more exciting about vacation sex. I'm sorry.
Kitchen table?
Kitchen. That's what I was gonna say.
I won't be eating at your house.
All right.
Justin
have.
said I won't be eating at your house.
Yeah. That's the thing. You just can never tell anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, so I feel like the overall
Anyways, dinner at our place.
Yeah.
I'm cooking.
and hot tub.
I'm
after.
busy that night. Whenever.
I
it
did go to your
is.
house and we had dim sum at the bar or the island, not the table. So
And that's too high.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar's too high.
the island,
The island.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you could get on.
you'd have to lift.
There's enough surface space.
Like, no one's like lying on the kitchen table.
But then I feel like that's hurting like bones. It's like marble. You're like, ow.
Mm.
Mm,
It's not
crazy.
giving like.
comfy.
Anyways, I feel like the biggest thing that came from this episode was the Molly, Sally, Vanita bit of drama, which Vanita has posted.
What did she say? She's issued a statement
Vanita posted, "Hi, I want to take a moment and talk about last night's episode. I made a careless comment about Molly. No matter the context, the comment was not my place to share. I understand that. I did apologize right away, and if that apology came across as too casual, I think it was because I didn't want to draw more attention to a situation where she may have already felt uncomfortable or exposed. I've apologized to Molly privately since then and will continue to take responsibility for that moment and for what followed. I said something in a conversation with a friend.
And on TV.
In front of cameras.
The something said turned into something which made another woman feel embarrassed or uncomfortable. That was never my intention, but I also know that intention does not erase the impact. Molly deserved better in that moment, and I am thankful for the grace that Molly gave me. I also want to be clear about this. Another woman's body shouldn't be gossip. Another woman's body is not a joke. Another woman's body is not for judgment ever. I'm owning my mistake and learning from it. I hope that you all can too."
It was a great post.
Can we be all inclusive? Or is it just the women?
Yeah,
So,
I think it's just the women.
I think it's just the women
Okay.
for this case. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say I do find it, and just in general, specifically more for the ladies though, but like, yeah, I mean, there is this growing sentiment over the past, I don't know how many years, so much so that you see people, you even see medical professionals online. My least favorite one, I think it's the most intrusive and biggest cringe, when you see medical professionals having like TikTok pages or Instagram pages guessing
Guessing.
yeah.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
kind of plastic surgery, people or other celebrities have based off of their quote unquote expert advice, which
And it's always like before, and it's like a photo of them at 17, and after a photo of them at 37. And it's like they've done all of this work. It's like, or maybe they grew up.
one of my favorite. They play this a lot all the time. Tom Brady.
What's
Tom
that?
Brady. Tom Brady played in the NFL for 20 years,
Mhm.
and they, every year they take like a shot, like a headshot, for the team, a team shot. So like there have been times like at the end of his career, they would like a rapid fire showed every single picture of all the 20 years.
Mhm.
And it's just like how much Tom Brady changes just as a man who's over, went from a 21-year-old to a 45-year-old playing football.
Yeah.
Like we just grow, evolve, and change. This is all to say, like, yeah, like, and then I'm sure people have speculated, and I'm sure Tom has,
Gotten a little
fine
freshened up a little bit here or there. But like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's like when women get breast augmentations or whatever it is, I understand there's this sentiment about like, unrealistic beauty standards, but like, I feel like we've gone way past that where it's just like we are bullying people into like talking about like work
Mhm.
they've had on their bodies. It just seems like really weird that we've gotten to this place in our culture that we force people to talk about whatever work they've gotten done.
I think it's also like there's a difference. I think it's two different conversations as far as like unrealistic beauty standards and then also the way people are so weird about work everyone's getting done. Like I think that those are two kind of different things to me. And obviously they're like it's a Venn diagram and they're linked and like they go into each other, but people get quote unquote elective surgeries for so many different reasons, and at the end of the day it's no one's fucking business.
But also, like, I remember last season when Sally and Molly were like getting together, and I think Molly was talking about how she was getting her boobs redone or something, and Molly like opened up about how she had like fat transfer done to her boobs, and like she opened up about that whole process. And so it's like if she wanted to talk about her other operation on camera, she probably would have done it then.
Right.
But it's clear that this was like not something. We also don't have the conversation between Vanita and Molly where Molly's telling her about said procedure. And then like the flashbacks of Vanita and Sally talking about it. And it's like, who paid for that?
That's what I don't like about
Yeah.
it, where I'm just like taking it too far was like the salacious background of like, oh, Molly couldn't have gotten this herself. She's a model. She's works. She's who you don't know her finances.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do you automatically assume that it has to come from a sugar daddy and all of like, and you're adding all of this extra salacious information when she told you what she had done.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
maybe she just played the oboe for someone and they found her music to be beautiful. And
she was like, I paid for it out of my account. Like
Exactly.
in 2019.
Also, there's this weird thing that like we're only talking about this because of the area in which this surgery was performed,
Oh, yeah.
which
Yeah.
I guess we've all kind of decided is like, whoa, that's too far. But literally, what's the difference between below the waist and above the waist? Like, why in anyone's body is like that fair game
Yeah.
where you are forced to tell people like what work you've done or else almost.
I was gonna say my
Yeah.
inquisitive nature generally comes from like just sheer jealousy. Like where I'm like when somebody like
Yeah.
reveals something where it's like you clearly got like a new face or something, and I'm like, oh
Mhm.
my god, well, what is it? Like
Yeah.
my curiosity comes from just sheer jealousy where I'm like, I don't know, maybe in 10 years if I want that, like I would like to know what to
Yeah, be
ask
cu- I think it's
for.
fine to be
Mhm.
curious and wonder. And listen, like, not too long ago, Kylie Jenner, right? She like famously like gave out the recipe,
Yep.
the cocktail, the,
As one would-
the
Yeah.
playbook, and like a lot of people appreciated that, and she was comfortable doing that, and that
Right.
was awesome. And if like people want to do that, I think that's amazing. People feel comfortable sharing and want to share to help other people out. But the way people go online and speculate and literally create rumors
Right.
Yeah.
about people, and then in some cases bully them into
Mhm.
thinking they need to say something is weird.
Well, it's
It
just,
is.
it's crazy to me because what happens is basically, and this is kind of that, I guess I'm going back on my point before of like, it is kind of linked of just like, everyone loves to critique people's bodies and people's appearances, regardless of gender or whatever. And then it's like, you get to a point that you're so insecure of that you're like, all right, let me do what I need to do in order to like feel okay about myself. And then you do that and everyone's like, shame on you for having to do that. You should have just been like the way that I wanted you to look originally. And it's such like a selfish act to think that somebody needs to look or present like the way that you think that they should and then be mad when they do it. I don't know.
Right.
It's just like, let
Yeah.
people live.
Everyone's
Let
a
Molly do
critic.
what she
Everyone's
wants.
a
Because
critic.
honestly, like I'm gonna get a daddy makeover on my 50th birthday. This is really all about like when I get my abs inserted into my stomach. I just want you guys to mind your business.
Yes, of course.
And I will.
You know,
Say
when I
less.
insert biceps.
Yeah.
When you insert biceps, crazy.
I did love Molly's like clap at Sally where she's like, you are mean. You are an asshole. You need therapy. I was like, okay, Molly.
Yeah.
I was here
Papa,
for it because I was
diva.
also like that moment at the end where I'm like, obviously Vanita, Southern charm, the whole thing where she's leaving. And she like, Craig comes to say goodbye that I am like, of course, as a Southern woman, you're going to have manners. You're not going to be like, thanks for inviting me to your house, fucking jerk, bye.
Yeah.
So she like goes and like gives him a kiss. And then Sally's like, oh, so I can't talk to him, but you can kiss him good on the cheek. I was like,
Shut
you're
the
doing
fuck up.
and Vanita's response was perfect. You were doing the most right now. And,
Yeah.
like,
I'm team Molly and Vanita all the way through.
Same.
In general, I feel.
I would really like, if you're listening, Craig, to be invited.
a
I
pool
would
party?
like to go to Craig's backyard. It looks lovely.
It does.
It really.
I think it definitely, after Madison pointed out it's missing the feminine, the
Umbrella.
pool
It
noodles
is.
coming out of the like water fountains, I was like,
What
this
was
is getting
that?
weird. I don't know. But it does
Craig,
look beautiful.
Craig built that to fuck.
Craig built that to fuck. Yes.
Yeah, the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, for sure.
So it sounded like something finally happened, though.
But it does seem like a good time. I bet there's like some, bags or cornhole, whatever you want to call it. There's a pool. There's a barbecue.
There's a bee farm.
I don't understand why Shep pulled out the wig and Speedo. Like some things we
Mixing
just
it up.
He kind of looked like
Um,
what is it? Like He-Man from what was that game?
It was giving like Will Ferrell in like old school.
Will Ferrell in that one SNL sketch where
You
he has
know?
like the Speedo on.
It's just like reliving days that like maybe we don't need to be that person
Well, I
anymore,
mean,
Shep.
Will Ferrell from Old School is a fairly pretty, I feel like, good comp for Shep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Austin started following me this morning. on Instagram.
Wow.
Yay.
Hey,
Craig's
buddy.
been following me for years, but he doesn't acknowledge
Did
it.
you
we
say
said
something
Team
nice about
Austin.
Austin?
Yeah, we said Team
Oh,
Austin
yeah,
in this whole
Did we?
debacle. Yeah, I
Okay.
did for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
when Craig.
I've been
was
following Austin, I think, for a bit. So
I'm Team Austin this season, but also I get it. Like I get if both of them I would be pissed.
I'm team
but
all of 'em.
I'm Team Austin
All
in
of 'em.
general.
I want them to be friends. I don't like. I'm not.
Oh sure, yeah.
I'm not like triggered by any of them. I mean,
Well,
like, I
and
think
Craig was on Watch What Happens Live, and he said that him and Austin's relationship is a lot better since the breakup with Audrey, as he predicted it would be.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Craig's opinion, which he is entitled to have, is wild.
Craig's inability to admit any fault at all whatsoever is something of an Olympic sport to
But
watch.
like, even if you're right about Austin, that's a huge leap. And like, you're really making it about like he's jealous that you like that he can't go in a hot tub because you're single, and like that is You know that for certain?
Well, he
like
did
everything about his
say-
motivation is
He's like-
centered around you being single?
Austin's not coming to this party because he knows he started the fight between us. And I was like, that's a wild.
But the
place to get to.
conversation at the coffee after cat shopping was very much Austin being like, I'm jealous. I have FOMO. Like the girls aren't going to hit on me if I'm wearing this outfit versus that outfit. And it was definitely giving like, I don't want to be in a relationship and you are having so much fun with all these girls in your hot tub. Like,
I
sounds
guess
nice.
maybe Craig's right. Even if he's right, I guess it's just kind of a leap.
It was like two things can be true that I'm like, Austin could be jealous of wanting of like Craig's single life, but that also doesn't mean that he had any intention of like breaking up with Audrey at any point in that time. So I'm like, to bring up some rumor about him fucking girls in New York.
Or that every action that Austin makes is centered around this perceived jealousy.
Yeah.
He could be a slightly like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun, man. As a, you know, and it's not necessarily motivating him to backstabbing his best friend.
Right. Right. Or wanting to get out of a relationship with his girlfriend at that point. So I'm just kind of like, I think that Craig's taking it a step further because he's sensitive about the comments and the jokes and whatnot. But I'm like, if someone tells you something in confidence, like you don't throw it in their face later on.
Probably has more to do with his girlfriend than it does with Craig.
What does?
Austin's,
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't like her.
There's
Mhm.
that,
You
you know,
know,
and
it's like-
and
That
sometimes,
probably has a lot to do with it.
I think he's probably just projecting a lot of that onto like Craig.
but also
Yeah.
like that's also a really weird realization to come to sometimes when you've been in a long-term relationship and you're starting to like fall out of love or like you don't really understand what's going on and you're kind of like, oh, like you're so sweet and you're so great. Like, why am I not into this? Like maybe Austin's just in like a awkward growing pains of like growing out of the relationship that he's in.
Mhm.
I want these men to find love.
Don't.
Well,
They found it with each other.
Speaking of, so Brooks Nader was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked, should Craig and Brooks date?
This was humiliating.
And everyone said no. And then Brooks said, I don't know who he is.
It was like an 82%.
But then she was like, she was like, my hairstylist also does Paige's hair. So I feel
Yeah.
like maybe she does
So you do
know a
know.
little something about it. And maybe she was just saying like, I don't know him like that.
She was doing the Kiki Palmer, like, I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, I do not know this man.
I'm sorry
Mariah
to this man, I
Carey,
do not
I
know.
don't know her.
So I will not be dating a man.
Did
I
you
don't
see
know.
the clip I sent you from Watch What Happens Live last night?
Mhm.
Yeah.
About?
A friend of ours, Channing, she was in the audience and she asked a question she ended up asking it to Brooks, but in the beginning she's talking to Erica and she's like, and Erica, I did meet you at Bitsy Bella's and I know that you do not care for me and that is okay. So, and she's like, Erica's like, how do you know I do not care for you? It was like the most Channing and Erica moment ever, but it was very funny. So I'm glad she got her moment.
Erica did this to someone else at BravoCon. What was the housewife where she was like, it was Angie K. And she was like, you don't look good in that green.
Oh, yeah.
And they got confronted after. And she's like, I don't hate Angie, by the way. Like, I just thought she didn't look good in the green.
She was asked about Luann de Lesseps and she was just like, no, I don't care for her.
No,
Like,
well,
it's just like, there was like something like where do you and Luann stand today? And she just said, no.
All right. Well, up next, get ready to laugh for some amazing housewife impressions with our guest, Miguel Luciano. Our favorite part of the holidays is spending time with our family, from baking cookies, decorating the house, and walking around the neighborhood. Everyone seems to be in the holiday spirit, and there's nothing that gets us in the spirit more than a Starbucks holiday beverage.
Now that we have River, I'm really trying to create memories and traditions that she will carry on throughout her life. And something that I'm really loving doing, we did it last year, and obviously we're going to do it again this year, but it's going to Starbucks, getting a holiday drink, and then driving through the neighborhoods and like looking at all the Christmas lights on all the houses and seeing all the houses decorated and like the blow ups in everyone's front yard and like sipping on our warm, hot
I look forward to that.
holiday drink. I
Also,
know.
back in my sales days when I worked from home, I'd always go to a Starbucks and work because I wanted to get out of the house. And definitely during the holiday season, I get my peppermint mocha. And you just kind of see people coming in, like different, you kind of feel the holiday energy with people coming in during Christmas time. It was always just really enjoyable. And I really had to get out of the house when I was stuck at home working.
Well, the peppermint mocha is a Starbucks signature espresso combined with steamed milk, mocha sauce, and peppermint flavored syrup. Is topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. What more could you ask for? Delicious.
Literally.
It's honestly how I learned to drink coffee. This was my first Starbucks
A peppermint
drink ever.
mocha.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to, when I worked there, we would put ristretto shots in it. and we would like mod it a bit.
Well, it was a white
And-
chocolate mocha, and then during
Yeah.
the holiday season, I transferred over to the peppermint.
There's no better feeling than when the cups turn red at Starbucks.
I know.
That is so true. Another favorite of mine is the caramel brulee latte. That one is
Oh
my God.
so good.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
The caramel brulee is Starbucks' signature espresso. It's topped with whipped cream and caramel brulee topping. Rediscover the little moments of joy that make the holidays brighter at Starbucks. Step into the warmth of the season with a visit to Starbucks, where every sip makes the holidays feel a little bit more special.
Well, don't forget, together is the best place to be. Connect over your holiday favorites at Starbucks.
Ready to spin, deal, and play like a pro? Legends Online Casino has hundreds of games where the action never stops. You've got to check out Legends Online Casino. Legends has hundreds of games to choose from, everything from slots and poker to live tables where you can play roulette, blackjack, and baccarat with real dealers, all from your phone or laptop. Here's the best part. They've got a mega jackpot that you can hit playing any game. It's not tied to a single slot, so every spin or hand gives you a shot at something huge. And the games on Legends have some of the highest return to player rates, which means you're getting some of the best odds out there. Plus, when you sign up today, you can get a 100% match on your first purchase up to $100. Just go to the link in the description and use promo code VIALL. That's LEGENDZ.com, promo code VIALL. Enter, play, spin, and maybe hit that mega jackpot.
Well, if you are a small business owner like I am, you know that finding great talent can be difficult. Sometimes comes up at unexpected moments. And then when that happens, you need to know that you need Upwork. Instead of spending weeks sorting through random resumes, Upwork Business Plus sends a curated short list of expert talent in your inbox in hours. Trusted, top-rated freelancers vetted for skills and reliability and rehired by businesses like yours. If you're overextended and understaffed, Upwork Business Plus helps you bring in top quality freelancers fast. Get instant access to the top 1% of talent on Upwork in marketing, design, AI, and more. Ready to jump in and take the work off your plate. Upwork Business Plus takes the hassle out of hiring and the pressure off your team by dropping trusted freelance talent right in your lap. That way, you're never stuck spinning your wheels when you need a skilled pro, and your projects don't stall. When finding talent you can trust feels impossible, it's easy to default to doing everything yourself. But Upwork Business Plus sources, vets, and shortlists proven experts so you can stop doing it all and delegate with confidence. Right now, when you spend $1,000 on Upwork Business Plus, you get $500 in credit. Go to upwork.com/save now and claim the offer before 12/31/2025. Again, that's upwork.com/save, SAVE. Scale smarter with top talent and $500 in credit. Terms and conditions apply. Miguel, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
We're so
Happy to be
excited.
here.
Listen, Mary's favorite is our favorite, Mary Cosby.
Little girl,
Little girl.
you need nutrients. You need nutrients.
You have her facial expression down, like the blinking. You know?
I just love that she sort of chops up her words sometimes.
She
Like I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of when she does that.
She does.
There's times where she sort of slices it, and other times where she just goes off on a tangent and she's gonna let you have it.
Yes. So true.
And I love both of them. So I'm
The
happy
cutting
to be
up
here.
is good.
Well, if
Yeah.
you haven't figured it out, we found Miguel because he does some iconic impressions of your favorite housewives, including the iconic Mary Crosby, which you ran into at BravoCon here.
Yes. Well, first of all, Mary was the first housewife to follow me on Instagram or TikTok.
Oh wow.
So she
That's
has
special.
she's
OG.
She paved the way.
She did. She really did. And it was like, I think a month into me doing impersonation. So that was like
Had you done her yet?
yeah, I had done like
Oh.
several of her, like Mary Cosby as like a babysitter, Mary Cosby as a kindergarten teacher.
Love.
I had just done Mary as like things.
Yes.
And so Mary has known about me for about a year.
But you're Meredith Marks.
Quite frankly, I really appreciate you saying that because some of the ladies are trying to ice me out some. Particularly, I'm not entirely sure why they would be doing that, but I appreciate you. I really appreciate you because some of these ladies are trying to pretend as if though I am some sort of big villain on a plane. I'm not entirely sure. But
It's the lack of eye contact.
no, and it's just sort of the
She
way
will
that
not
she,
look at your face.
the head roll, I really
Yeah.
appreciate. And she's also obsessed with it too. Like Meredith has the best sense of humor. She's
Yeah.
really into it.
How-
So
That's my girl.
How many housewives follow you now?
it's
Who
gonna-
has
it's
discovered
a
you?
significant amount. I'm very lucky to say, yeah.
Wow.
Multiples
about
from every
2
franchise.
dozen, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit around there. Yeah.
And are we on like a DM level? Is it like oh, I love this one, or this one was good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky to actually be friends with some of them. Like I stayed at Marisol Patton's house for about a week in Miami.
I saw you were
Yeah.
shopping on Rodeo with Bronwyn.
Yes, Bronwyn and I have become very, very good friends. She's amazing. Meredith and I have had lunch a couple times. So yeah, I'm very lucky to say that it's kind of evolved into organic friendships. But I've been obsessed with.
They don't have lunch with me.
They don't.
No.
Well, you got to come have lunch with me first.
Yeah, yeah.
You
he's
need to
your
get the
way
Miguel
through.
treatment.
Can we have
He's your
one?
way
Yeah,
through.
of course. So yeah, have lunch with me first, and then I'll give you the Miguel treatment.
He'll be like, he's cool.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
he'll
I'm like,
let
They're
him
gonna be
guys.
like, no, who are you having lunch with? They're gonna be like, well, Nick too. They're like, oh, something came up.
Oh,
No, no, no,
so
no,
busy.
no.
Came up. Yeah.
I have a tendency to bring out everyone's best side.
Have you
so I'm
met
sure-
Todd?
I have FaceTime Todd. Like we have spoken through FaceTime, and he's really nice.
Right.
It's all I hear. I hear nothing but good things in the wild about Todd.
Yeah, I mean, look, my perspective of it is that he's one of those husbands that does not want to be on the show.
Mhm.
Like he hates the show, he hates filming. I mean, I can only imagine how difficult that must be if you're married
Yeah.
to someone who wants to be on a show and you don't, right?
How shocked were you to find out the separation?
I mean, my friends call me the angel of breakups. I think everyone should break up. So I'm never surprised by
Oh my God,
anything.
get out.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm actually a third wheel for
He's
a lot
wearing
of
black.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm actually a third wheel all the time, so I don't really believe that. But I do believe like nothing surprises me is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Like I think I'm more surprised that people stay together for that long. When people tell me they've been together 15 years, I'm like, 15 years? It's a long time.
you sure?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Nothing surprises me really.
Okay.
Especially, and I think people have spoken about it in the housewife world. Those shows kind of magnify things for people.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when you're in it, you can't really see it. And then when you see it on camera, you're like, oh, wow. Not saying that that's what happened with them, but I think in general, that's probably the common denominator as to why so many couples sort of dissolve on television is because you're seeing yourself in HD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And you're
think-
also getting a lot of outsiders' opinions that
Yeah,
I feel like maybe can get into your own head and
Possibly,
be like,
yeah.
oh.
You're like, I don't deserve him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did eat my cherry off my plate, and I did want that.
yeah. When you see it like in front of you versus like having the experience inside of you,
Yeah.
it's very different.
It's already
Yeah.
tough
Yeah.
enough to have a relationship and have like friends have input. I couldn't imagine having millions of strangers commenting, being like, you should divorce tomorrow.
Yeah. I was rewatching, was on a flight yesterday from New York, so I was rewatching Salt Lake City because they only had the season 5 on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And they got on her pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Salt Lake
They
City
did.
spent no time
Mm-mm.
commenting on her relationship, like
Mm-mm.
very little. So
And then they ended it with 1 foot on the grave, 1 on and a banana peel.
Which
I'm
was
like,
always so weird.
that's
though,
the
because
meanest thing I've ever heard in Housewives, by the way.
right?
I don't
was
think
like,
there's anything meaner.
I always thought it was weird when they like came for her about the prenup or the lack thereof,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have thought they would have been like, "No prenup.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
You don't even have a prenup." Like,
Yeah.
why?
Well, the Salt Lake City ladies in particular, those that have had an issue with Bronwyn, they have been like, and this is my opinion even before I became friends with Bronwyn, they were pretty committed to misunderstanding her from the get. Like
Yeah.
Heather was clear that she
Yeah.
did not, can I
No new
curse on the show?
friends. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, she didn't fuck with her from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did not fuck with her from the beginning. So she was ready to just like do the thing.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. But
Yeah. Well, we have The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
yeah,
We have a rapid recap for those of you who missed the most recent episode.
baby.
Bose is hosting a matchmaking event for all of the women. Everyone shows up wearing black, unplanned. Rachel Zoe won the biggest flirt award at a day camp when she was a kid. Erica does not know how to flirt and has zero game off stage. Sutton is trying to be more dominant in life. Dorit doesn't know the difference between the west and the east side of LA because she lives in the valley. But all of the men are into her regardless of the side of town she lives on. Kyle wants to get married again. She was in fact in love after Mo and it didn't work out. And she says she could go for Brad or Angelina. Dorit's kids did in fact go to Florida. Let's go. Amanda manifested her man and her family because she's a boss like that. She teaches people about money only based on vibes. Sutton is considering changing her last name back to Brown after the annulment. Kyle hopes that Alexia doesn't have to go through what she did with Mo. PK and Dorit didn't have a prenup, and she just found out that he stopped paying for things. There's also no retirement account that Dorit knows of. She's basically on her own. Don't worry, because Amanda is there for vibe-based financial advice. All Dorit knows she needs to do is decide the kind of rich woman she's going to be, and that's it. That was a little bit of like, I was on Boza's side where it's like, I was waiting on like 1 + 1 equals, and she's
Some
like,
actual
you.
financial advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like, okay, set your intention.
Yeah.
Think clearly, really visualize, see yourself
What
there.
type of
And
provider
girl,
do
Yeah.
you want to be? It's like, just One.
Just a
provider.
you know.
Yeah, when we're trying to figure out how to pay for the mortgage and for ballet, we're not really
Manifesting.
We're not really in the place to set long-term goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though I get that, like at some point you do have to have like a structure for your life. It's more just like, how are we gonna? He's not paying the mortgage anymore.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna pay the mortgage this month?
Yeah, like I need some advice.
I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like a startup or like, here's how we get
Yeah.
into business. and
Here's
she
some
was
good
just like,
investors you can reach
a
out
vision
to.
board?
Yeah. But in what's that girl's name? Amanda.
Amanda.
In Amanda's defense, she doesn't claim to be like Susie Orman. She's
That's
exactly
true.
who she says she is, a money manifester.
That's true.
She's not saying like
To just
Yeah.
she's saying I'm gonna help you manifest it and create it and think of it into existence, which I do believe works.
Yeah.
So I think as much as I saw Bose's perspective, I think Bose was setting her up a little bit. Bose is a genius.
Yes.
Mhm.
yes,
Bose
she
is a lot of things, but dumb she is not,
Mm.
right? So, and I like Bose, by the way. That was not shade. I'm just saying I like her. But for her to be like, why don't you tell her what she should do? When
Yeah.
Bose has already done her research on her and knows that she does manifestation and more of empowerment, was she was trying to make her look dumb.
do we do a Dorit impression?
Yeah, she-
Absolutely, baby. But my favorite Dorit is the one where she's sort of emotional and looking at you. Because she has the version where she's like calls you a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Well, stupid. But I'm not saying that on
You
can
could
say
say
part
it.
of it.
stupid. But I absolutely love the version of her where she's looking at you. And I love this season. She did it a lot last episode where she has her hands out and she's sort of grabbing these melons,
Oh, yes.
feeling the melons at the grocery store. Kyle. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Dorit was great at BravoCon. She could not have been more of a doll.
Your
Really?
video of,
Yeah.
of doing the babies. that-
Baby.
It was like
Baby.
identical.
I think I would like to.
Baby.
I would buy a Dorit calm,
Oh.
listening, like reading,
Oh. Like a
like a
bedtime
nighttime
story?
story.
Like Goodnight Moon. Like her, what's that children's book? Goodnight
That
Moon.
is
Right?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like her reading Goodnight Moon, or The Giving Tree by Shel
The
Silverstein.
Giving Tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Cat in the Hat. I would read that too. She's such a doll, and I really love Dorit on Fire.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna say, do you remember that Kara Radzuel said about Dorinda when she's bad, she's so good?
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of have to put Dorit Kemsley in
Yeah.
that category.
Yeah.
I kind of
agree.
loved when she, and I really like
the
Kyle,
like
but
across
she,
the table screaming at Kyle
I
last
was
season.
living for
Yeah.
it. Because the bottom line is that Dorit and Kyle do not like each other. They've never liked each other. That's why it was easy for this to dissolve, because they were both like, okay, we both have no fucks left to give.
Yeah.
Our families are imploding. We're becoming new women after a certain amount of time being with certain kinds of partners. Fuck this, fuck you, fuck
Mhm.
everybody. And that's why I love when Dorit said, I'm fed up.
Yep.
Because she was done. She wasn't
Yeah.
just done with Kyle, she was done with all of it. But yeah, I mean, I like a Dorit on fire.
You like
What
a
did-
Dorit smoking a cigarette
Oh my
down
God. In the
Laurel
canyon.
In the
Down
canyon.
the canyon.
Down the
Absolutely.
canyon.
What did
Yeah.
we think of the men that Bose pulled from her contact list?
I actually thought
Not
they were
bad.
pretty good.
Solid.
Mhm.
I
Pretty
thought
good.
they were solid choices. Sometimes they set these guys up and they make them look stupid, which is always
Yeah.
embarrassing,
Mhm.
right? Like some of the guys they used to have on OG Roni to like date Ramona, and I was like, oh no, don't do this, you shady, sneaky,
Yeah.
sneaky people. But they were all pretty, even the comedian, not saying even like, you know,
Ben, sure.
but like comedians as general rule, I mean, I guess I work in comedy, so I don't ever want to talk to comedians. I'm like, put them far away from me. But just because you don't want to be like, doctors don't want to date doctor, whatever.
Yep.
But he was great. He was like kind of handsome and he had like a cool laid back thing going. And he was like funny without trying too hard.
Mhm.
He's like, I think we're talking about sex.
Yeah, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of into him. I thought they were all pretty strong.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. I felt like Sebastian was definitely like, of course, the like Australian tall.
Mhm.
The winner.
Question for the ladies. Kyle is looking for a guy who looks like he loves sex. What's that look like?
Mauricio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I thought that
I
was
feel
kind
like her ex-husband.
I mean, I thought that was kind of a problematic, not problematic, but I think it could lead you to some danger. I want to
Yeah.
date a guy who looks like he wants sex. Okay, fucking open your door
Yeah.
and go outside.
But she
Right.
did just leave Mo's bachelor pad last episode.
Yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
I'm feeling inspired.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
that house looks like someone likes sex.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything with a view, really.
Anything, no art on the wall. Just like maybe a headboard
Just
if you
a
have
LA
money.
skyline
Yeah.
and a pool
The,
and a hot tub.
I don't know
Mhm.
his name. He was the lawyer, and he was the one who was like, all white women like Coldplay.
He
I
was
like,
that guy. Wait, I'm sorry. That guy was horrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
He was
Mhm.
horrible. Yeah, I
Horrible.
already blocked him out of my mind. He was horrible. Yeah, he was pretty bad.
My favorite was my queen, Rachel Zoe, giving advice saying, like, you just want to look like you just threw yourself together. Like you didn't like take time to put on an
Yes.
outfit and she's wearing the most amazing outfit.
Yeah, she's like, you don't want to look like it took 3 hours to get ready. I'm like, you all look like you took 3 hours to
And
get
then she's
ready.
like, I'm gonna wear my sunglasses.
My fur.
You know, I'm really digging Rachel Zoe.
Yeah.
Me
I am
too.
too.
I'm really, I was not sure how that was going to be a fit,
Mhm.
but I could almost like say I would watch a show of just her.
Yeah.
Like I would watch her just like move around the world and buy things at the grocery store, and I'm into her. I
Did
think
you not
she's
watch
great.
the Rachel Zoe show?
I mean, I did back in the day, but she's changed.
Still
I mean,
got it.
I was
She
assuming that
does.
she's evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like you never, you
In the nicest way, yeah.
yeah, in
Yeah.
the nicest way. Like she's gonna be different. She has to be. She's gone through a divorce. She has kids. Yada yada.
And she sounds like she likes a fuckboy.
Yeah, she does.
You know,
That's exactly right.
She's
She should go to
like-
UM and University of Miami and find
she's
a- I
also
mean,
looking for a guy
literally.
who looks like he likes to have sex.
Yeah.
I think they all are. That
Right?
looks
I
like
think
a
at that
pretty horny
point-
cast.
Yeah.
No. I love how Erica was like, I'm going to be a good friend and give you his business card, Sutton. I'm like, okay, but he didn't give Sutton his business card. So when Sutton calls, he's going to be like, hey, Erica.
Yeah. That
You know?
it doesn't really work that way. It's not like Monopoly where you can get, you know, or like a board game where you can offer some of your own goods to the next person. I mean, mind you, since most men just want sex, apparently, I guess you'll be fine. But
I think Erica is an introvert, so I believe that can be awkward, but I
Uh-huh.
don't believe she can't flirt.
I thought that was a little bit of an act.
You did?
I thought
did.
I felt a little bit of
She
like,
knows what she's doing.
Erica's smooth. Even
Yeah.
I believe that she might have been nervous,
Mhm.
but I don't believe that she doesn't have game.
I know.
Erica has-
she knows
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
work with her awkwardness.
Yes, I think she could have easily made it a thing. I think maybe she just wasn't in the mood to, which is, hey, there are certain times where you're just not in the mood to play.
And also,
Like,
if
you
she's
know?
like been fucking allegedly Jesse Solomon, then it's like she comes into this party and it's like a bunch of old lawyers.
Yeah, it's
and
kind of
she's
hard
like,
to
you
go back
know,
when you've been
been there.
Also, Watch
Yeah.
What Happens Live. She did say that she's been dating the man she's been seeing for the last 6 months. So
Oh.
she probably was still in like quiet times and like not ready to like announce that she was dating him. So she's probably like,
That's a good
there's
point.
nothing here for me.
Did she give any
He's-
insight?
I think he was an old bodyguard. He was a bodyguard for somebody, but his nickname is Shrek, but like he's actually a very attractive man.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
he's a
sure.
big,
Good for her.
muscly
Good for
man.
her.
Atta
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
girl.
what
To go
Erica
from
needs.
Tom Girardi to
Yeah.
Shrek. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, she was like, you could just call. I think his name is John or something, but it's like Andy was like, so you and Shrek, and she's like, you can call him John. Like,
Mhm.
you don't need to refer to him as
to
Shrek.
his street name. No,
You bringing up Tom Girardi, I just had like a flashback of him at dinner with Vanderpump and like how I actually thought him and Vanderpump were kind of hot together. Like Ken was like the cuck just watching them, right? and he was like, "You're a formidable opponent, Vanderpump." She's like, "You really think so, darling?" And they were kind of like flirting with each other intellectually, and Erica and Ken are like, "Well, we're just here."
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I thought, I kind of hope that if if we let Tom Girardi out, give LVP a crack at that.
What is he's 86, right? And then he has 6
But
more years or
Age
something.
is just a number. And Vanderpump is immortal, darling.
That is
She's
true.
She's
That is
eternal. I
true.
feel like in 30 years, Vanderpump will look better than she did today.
so true.
Yeah.
She looks great on the new reboot.
Well, that lighting.
The lighting is great. Whatever it
filter.
is, she looks good. I was like, and I missed her on camera. Like I missed her on TV.
But there's something about Lisa Vanderpump where it's like you first see her on TV, and then it's like the next time you see her, she somehow ages
Yes.
backwards.
And I'm
Mhm.
into that.
yeah,
And I'm not into aging backward in general. Like I'm cool with people getting older. Like I love it. But for her, for some reason,
because
because
the
of,
accent,
Yes.
it's the tacky.
She's an
jewelry.
entity.
Yes.
yeah, there's something sort of ethereal about her. darling.
Yes.
Yeah.
What other impressions do we have? Do we do a Kyle?
No, I kind of did a little bit of a Kyle, but I love when she's sort of the lip smacking. Have you noticed that?
Mhm.
And I kind of love that when she gets angry, she gets like an underbite. Like you don't get it, Dorita.
Yeah.
Have you noticed
does.
that?
Yeah.
Who
That
did
is
you
funny.
just recently deconstruct at BravoCon?
Katie Janela.
Katie Janela was your new
Mm.
one.
Katie Janela, because she sort of does a head nod and she squints the eyes and, well, I apologize. And it's just sort of like a very subtle thing here.
What was so amazing about that video is he's standing next to Katie, and while he's explaining Katie to her, she's doing it. She like cocks her head to the side, she squints her eyes, she goes, "Oh my god, I'm doing it right now."
She's been a really great sport too. I think she got a raw deal. I mean, you know, I think what happened to Katie, I'm going to be controversial here.
Ooh, do it.
Because I'm very PC on my page, but we're on the Viall Files. We're allowed to fuck
Exactly.
around and find out.
Say it.
I think Meredith is getting the same Katie Janela treatment. and it's backfiring on everyone else. Like
Mhm.
they thought they were going to
Mhm.
win by making Katie look. What I have learned about Housewives fans, or at least myself as a Housewife fan, is that the truth is really important until the punishment is worse than the crime, and then I don't give a fuck about the truth
Yup.
anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yup.
whether
Shannon Bedore, very Shannon Bedore.
yeah, well, what do you mean?
The DUI and
The
then how
DUI.
Tamara
Oh,
treated
yes,
her.
exactly.
The over response.
That's exactly
and everyone
right.
trying to like break
That's
her down.
exactly
and then
right.
we really immediately felt bad for Shannon
Yeah, because
Bedore.
you're shitting on her
Mhm.
episode after episode after episode. Like it's brutal.
Yeah.
What she did is horrible. No one should be drinking and driving. Completely agree. But I mean, after a certain point, someone's crying in front of you. How much are you going to berate them?
Well, it's
Screaming at
because
them.
like I think what makes Housewives and Bravo universe so like fun to watch is you have these imperfect characters.
Yeah.
And we watch it for their imperfections. And I think, we all have our
Flaws,
weaknesses, our
foibles.
flaws. We have our
Yep.
secrets. We have
our tough moments.
our tough moments. So yeah, like when we're really beaten down on someone, not to mention all of the wives, they've all been into some drama. I mean, not that like they've all had DUIs, but it's like there's a lack of grace
Yeah. It's hard
and
to watch.
empathy.
And when it's that consistent,
yeah.
when the beatdown is episode after
Mhm.
episode. So what happened to Katie obviously made Katie look amazing, in my opinion.
Yep.
And it made the other girls look fucking horrible.
Yup.
Yeah.
I wrote yesterday on my Instagram that I'm with Meredith on this, and people were like controversial. I'm like, what's controversial about this? Meredith obviously popped off on the plane.
Mhm.
She got pissed.
Yeah.
Obviously she did. They were all probably fucking hungover from their trip.
Mhm.
They were flying early as fuck, and she wasn't having it.
Yep.
But there are so many plot holes in everyone's story, and Heather coming back with the desire to take her down so clear. It's like yes, Meredith does not like Brittany. That's clear. No
Yeah.
one really likes Brittany. And I'm not saying that I don't dislike her. I'm just saying on the cast, they all take turns beating the shit out of her.
Mhm.
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 They just decided this seems like a good time to take Big Mare down.
Isn't it really frustrating though when you have a friend or a peer that just will never give an inch in accountability or just owning anything? That can be
You're talking about Meredith.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like you're not gonna you're just gonna pretend
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
You haven't had
It's-
Meredith on the show.
We
Not
did.
post
Not this,
airplane.
not
No,
this
yeah, not
season.
Not post airplane.
Well,
but
I'm a Meredith enthusiast, so it's also
As am I.
my mom is a Sagittarius. I understand that.
Mhm.
I'm a Sag hag, so I get it. I'm like, yeah, you're never gonna, but I get what you're saying.
What did you think of Brittany trademarking high body count hair?
I thought kind of whack, but like not like to create like I mean, I guess it's a funny petty storyline, which I love a petty storyline. But who cares? Let the girl have a coin. I mean, I don't
Like,
know.
do you feel like Angie should have trademarked it, or is Brittany like, you called
like,
me
who
it?
deserves it?
Should've.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if Brittany was the one who was insulted with this trademark, fuck it. I'm going to take it and spin
Yeah.
it. Look, I mean, a bunch of people have done things like that. Remember when Rinna got called the biggest bully in Hollywood? She was sort of like reclaiming. I was like, I'm a bully. And
Yeah.
Tamara was like, I'm a cyber hacker. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's great to like, you're going to call me shit. I'm going to step on top of it and rise to the top with it.
Sell
So
merch.
Right.
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much do you think Brittany paid? Probably around $4,000 to $5,000 to trademark that.
that's kind of cheap.
I wonder how much. Yeah, I wonder how much. she'll
But
make
what is
off of it.
what is she gonna do with it? It's an insult. So like, is she gonna say, "Do
Yeah.
you want high body count hair? Try this new hairspray called the Brittany High." Like, what does one do with it?
Put it on a sweatshirt.
Get a snowflake.
At this point, I mean, just give the damn girl a snowflake. They're
Mm-hmm.
featuring her as much, and they're also really dogging on her. It's hard to watch them
She's
collectively,
full cast. She's full cast.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
but I guess it just makes sense financially.
I think she's having a really strong season.
She's definitely having a stronger season than last season.
Mhm.
The one thing you can say about Brittany, though, any season is that like she will not let you forget that she is there. So
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta
She's
give
also
her
just
that.
not as dumb as the women portray her to be.
Yeah, it's all an
she's,
act.
She's smart. She's definitely like a theater kid,
Mhm.
and she leans into that.
She has an angle that she's
Yeah.
playing. I don't think she's dumb at all. I think that she's
Ditzarella was my favorite.
who called her
Word.
that again?
Angie.
Angie.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
she's
good.
got a lot
Who
of them.
else?
She's,
What a-
she's
what-
writing these down.
What a
Yeah.
journey Angie has had.
I love her.
She
so
was really
much.
nice in person too. She was really, really
She was
great.
love. I met her in BravoCon. She was lovely.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, I like the whole cast. I really do. I'm just a big Salt Lake City fan. I have to say, this season is not my favorite.
Really?
I'm obsessed with like rewatching last season. I was like, last season was pretty perfect.
Mhm.
Ugh, interesting.
It was great. I
like
really
this season,
enjoyed
though.
it.
Do you
I really
watch
enjoyed
all
this season.
franchises, or are you
Not
kind of
all of them. I watch Beverly Hills, Atlanta, Salt Lake City,
Miami, of course.
Miami, of course. Do you guys cover Miami?
Yeah.
Yes, we
course.
do.
Oh my God, how iconic it was I thought last season was so good.
Hey,
It was
Mortician?
amazing.
Do
Oh
you
my
miss my
God.
pussy? What was it?
Do you know that when she
Crazy.
said that, I cried on my couch alone. Do you miss this friendship or the sweet pussy? I fucking
Yeah.
cried.
It was
I had to
crazy.
pause, rewind, and Adriana has a little bit of the Ramona eyes, and she's like, do you miss this friendship or this sweet pussy? This sweet, sweet pussy. I cried. And then them cutting to Alexia going like this. Because Alexia is such a flirt that even just the idea of other people having sex is like exciting to her. When she was backstage, she was like, I can't wait to go back. I've never wanted to go back so badly at a reunion. No, for
She's like, I have a
real.
lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions. And if you let Alexia host the second part of the reunion, she'd be like, okay, so who kissed who? Did you kiss her neck or what happened?
Yeah.
No, I just want to know. No, because you know what? Did you have to move her hair back? I think it's super hot, just so you know. I mean, Alexia would have had a fucking ball like dissecting it. And Marisol's just like, I can't. I really can't. I can't. Well, I can't. It's too much for me.
What was
I
the
can't.
gift she got? The Haitian, a coffee maker?
A coffee
Yeah,
maker
yeah.
for the
Coffee
Haitian
maker.
mortician.
Did you see the panel?
Oh my God, it was embarrassing. It was iconic but embarrassing.
I
She was
was-
like Haitian mortician.
It was
Haitian
really
mor-"
hard to watch, Justin.
Yeah.
It was like we were in the audience and we really thought like however chaotic it looked on the live stream was worse in person.
Mhm.
Really?
It was 1,000 times worse.
She tried to get the crowd to rally and chant Haitian mortician, and it's silent.
and the weirdest part is that I'm actually like, obviously I'm a stand for the bros. I ride for the bros. Alexia
Mhm.
Marisol, I can't, well, I need a cock. I mean, I'm there. It's my
Yeah.
world. I'm in it. But I like Adriana on the show. I really
love her.
do. I like her. I
Mhm.
find her very funny. I find her very entertaining. I
love
find her
her.
very charming. Here's my rule for a good housewife. Are you ready?
Yes.
And I don't think
Yes.
anyone's had this rubric, but I think we should patent it or trademark it.
Trademark
Like
it.
high body count here.
Mhm.
Here's 2 things I need from a housewife. I need at least one of them. Doesn't need to be both. I need to be entertained by your personal story,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like your scenes at home or with your friends or family, or I need to enjoy you fighting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of those two. A
Right.
great housewife
Yeah.
has both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like watching Marisol at home with Steve, and I like watching Marisol, fucking
Get into
into
it.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
I like Alexia's scenes with Frankie, and I like Alexia telling her, no, because you're a fucking Chihuahua and I'm a fucking Rottweiler. Like
Yeah.
I'm into that. Adriana, I haven't seen any personal life scenes in a while, so I'd have
That's a
to
good point.
go back to that, right?
Mhm.
Fun
But
enough.
watching her in confrontation is entertaining.
It
Oh, yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's just good stuff.
How did you think Stephanie Shoje did for her first season?
I thought the first half was rough because it was just so narrow,
Mm-hmm.
but then she really came into her own. And I gotta say, I fuck with Stephanie Shoji.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I fuck with
Mhm.
Stephanie Shoji. And then I met her at BravoCon and she couldn't have been fucking nicer. So I was like, okay, now we ride at dawn for Stephanie Shoji.
Mhm.
But by the end of the second season, I really was like, she stepped into her own and I really thought she had an amazing season.
Mhm.
And she's rich and she's very
She's real rich.
she's real rich and she's
Mhm.
very specific to herself, which I really like in a housewife.
Mhm.
I like housewives that are all like one's more different than the next.
Mhm.
I love a personal style too. Like where
Yeah.
it's like we're in Erica, like where it's just like you could see the back of her and you know it's Erica.
Totally. I
You
agree
know?
with that. Yeah, she has a great silhouette and like we are totally aware that that's her thing.
Yes, the bright colors, the
Yeah.
suits, the
And she's changing. I don't know if you noticed that some of her more recent posts, Stephanie Shoji's wearing a little bit more. She's going a little edgier, which I like because I'm not into like Chanel tweed. That's just not my speed. But
Mhm.
I like that she's kind of like wearing more extensions now. She's playing. She took some notes from the audience, calling her, elder, and she's playing with it. Yeah. So
You don't do Potomac?
I mean, I saw it when it came out. I have to get back
Yeah.
into it.
It's good.
I know. I
Okay.
heard it's really good, and I love the Karen Huger. I love her, and
Mhm.
I feel
hope
like
she's
you could do
okay
a
now.
good Stacy.
I met her at BravoCon, and I like that I mean, I have to give her a little bit more attention, but she sort of has a thing
Yes,
where
she
she like
does.
looks at you very intently and sort of over enunciates certain words. I
Mhm.
think
Mhm.
from what I
PVC.
remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I doing a sort of the right thing for her? I
Pretty
think.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really haven't even seen any of her episodes, but just from the little clips on
Mhm.
QVC.
Her cute. Talk about length. Talk
Yeah,
about
length and-
drama.
Yeah,
Stones.
she's really and very stunning in person.
Yeah.
Yes. Legs.
Stunning on TV
Yeah.
too.
And really and I love a housewife that tickles Andy. And
Mhm.
Andy's tickled by her,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is so fun because I mean sometimes you find that Andy has like such a large awareness of what works. So when you hear like one of the things that does work, you're like, "Oh, that's fun. Okay, now
Yeah.
we know." So yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's tickled by her, which is really fun to kind of know.
Are you excited for Vicky to come back to OC?
Beyond.
I know.
I'm a huge Vicky fan. Like
So good.
I want to watch her personal scenes and I want to watch her in confrontation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I think she's got such a full life. And the best housewife is a housewife that has a life outside of the show.
Yep.
And that's Vicky Gunvalson.
She certainly does. She's got that
Insurance thing
insurance
she does,
biz
yeah.
that
Oh my
she's
God,
been honored
Kodo.
for.
Mhm.
Yes. And she
Mhm.
just, did you see that video recently of her makeup artist, her sort of berating her makeup artist because she doesn't have life insurance? The makeup artist is doing her makeup and she's like, what do you mean you don't have a life insurance? You've got 5 kids. And she's like letting her have it. I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. But I love Vicky. Yeah, I'm a Vicky fan. And I'm a Tamara stan too. Are we Tamara stans in this house?
We
Yeah.
like Tamara. We like Tamara. We struggle with Tamara because we've had her on. I've been at social events with her. I think she's such a great human that when I watch her on the show, I'm like,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
not you.
Yeah,
you
there's a
know?
big disparity for sure because in person,
She's awesome.
yeah,
So
she is. And I have to
nice.
say, out of all of the housewives I've actually met and hung out with, she's one of the ones that actually asks you questions about yourself. She's like, so where's your family from? Where do they live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tamara is
She's like very in person, down to earth, and,
Yeah.
and very easy to talk to, and
Completely.
not pretentious
Mhm.
or standoffish
and
at
not
all.
self-absorbed. Like I'm
No.
telling you, one
Yeah.
of the housewives that actually like, wait, so do you have nieces or nephews? I feel like you
Yeah.
posted about that.
Yeah.
Like was incredibly connected.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I don't know what that, I mean, yeah, I agree that watching her on the show is kind of shocking then when you know, but some of these women will drive you to drink. So I get it,
That's true.
but
That's
nothing ever
true.
beats Bass Lake.
Is it about the guy that she was dating and
Yeah.
sitting on the lap and all that
I'm pretty
stuff?
sure that was
Okay.
that same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, huge
Mm.
Tamara stan. And I'm excited for the season. And
Do we like Amanda?
I don't dislike her. I think she's a little young for my taste. I like older housewives. I want them to be in their mid 40s. I do.
How
I
old
think
is
they're- she looks like she's in her mid 30s. And she kind of acts like it too.
I think she's
Mm.
40, but
Okay, good. So I would like her
yeah.
to be 45 at least.
Okay,
I like a
period.
mid.
I'd like her to age 5 years.
Yeah, I
and
do.
then
I
come
like
back.
older housewives. I really, really do. I think that's the greatest thing about housewives. is
She
you're getting-
doesn't seem intimidated by her peers,
which
though,
I
She doesn't.
love.
which I love.
Mhm.
And she seems like she just has a messy look.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like her look.
No,
has
you
a
messy
flawless
meaning like
look.
she'll instigate and she'll get in the
like
mess.
she's
Yeah.
unafraid.
She'll get in there.
She really will get in there.
Which
Mhm.
Beverly Hills desperately needs.
Yes.
Because that show runs the risk of Pantygate for 9 seasons.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
the time. So that's why Rinna, and I said this to Rinna, and when Rinna mentioned me on her podcast, she called me Luigi. She was like, there's this great comedian named Luigi. And Luigi, I'm like, okay. But I love Rinna, so we're Rinna fans here. But I told Rinna, I was like, you looked crazy on your show because no one does shit. If you
Yeah.
threw Rinna on Salt Lake City,
She's
Rinna would look like a fucking fly on the wall.
run with
Yeah.
the
You
pack.
put next
yeah.
to Rinna, Angie, and Lisa Barlow fighting. Come on. You're going to tell me
Mhm.
Rinna's going to look crazy?
It is sometimes hard to watch Salt Lake City and Beverly Hills at the same time.
You can't.
Because you're like, oh, God, wow. The Salt Lake City, I mean,
The
you
pacing
get
is so different.
Mhm.
constant fights and makeup and fights and fights and this and that. And then Beverly Hills is like the one
It's like a
little
hangout
tiny-
show.
It took
snide
us 2.5
comment.
seasons to kind of mention Kyle's relationship with Morgan.
Meanwhile, Bronwyn and Whitney are both. Whitney's like, I would love to go down on a girl or anyone. She didn't say that, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
she's basically saying that.
Basically.
Bronwyn's like, and you know what? Right. So I think that would be great if we could sort of have some fun with some new people, right? I'm totally open to that. And
Mhm.
meanwhile, it's taking Kyle, 10 seasons to go. There's another
There's a person. They
Yeah.
and they have
existed.
a heart. And I feel for her. I'm not mocking her. I really feel for her because that's fucking hard to be
Yeah.
a straight woman most of your life. And then 3 kids and a divorce later go, maybe I'd like something else. I honor that.
And then
but
to have all these women like pressuring you to talk about it
But-
constantly.
Okay, but then she did do a music video with Morgan where they
Which
made
is
out
true.
in the music
That's
video.
where-
That's the
But
one
it was
thing that I'm like,
acting. She's
it was acting, but like
But
she
she
knew
was creative.
Kyle
You
was
can't
She's really
smart.
walking a
You
tightrope
knew
in
what
terms
you
of like,
can't
do
play
you
smart.
want, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't play smart and stupid at the same time.
Yes.
You can't play naive
Right.
and
and then get matching
coquettish.
tattoos like
Yeah.
on the show.
That-
I think
you're
that's
right. I
my
think
thing
that's
with
what-
it.
That's exactly it. That's what I think people had a hard time with.
Mhm.
You're either completely reserved and it's totally new terrain for you and you don't want to talk about
Yeah.
it, and then you don't do a music video where you're like half almost like kissing someone.
Do you
yeah.
feel in any way about Bronwyn about that?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just that like I think that's generally a frustration I think most Bravo fans have in general. It's just like I think when we talk about these people on TV, we want to be respectful in terms of like what you put on TV, what you put on your social. Like I guess that's what's fair game for us to like talk, have some fun. And then things that they, want to keep private, their personal lives, it's like we'd rather not fuck with that, But like Bronwyn's kind of like, my family's off limits. My marriage is off limits. I don't want to talk about that. Todd doesn't like it. But then she'll be like bringing
I'm not
up
wearing my
Todd.
ring.
I'm not
Gotcha.
wearing my
No.
ring.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, where are we? is it fair game? Is it not fair game? Do you not want your peers to talk about it? Like, do you want to stay away from your relationship? It's like it's very Kyle Richards, where it's like it's just really hard to really have a take on it because you feel kind of icky prying and probing on a topic they simultaneously act uncomfortable talking about and act as if people are violating their privacy, but then every once in a while bring it up and you're like, well, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I get that perspective. I think the more tricky thing with Salt Lake City is that when you give any of those women an inch, they take a mile, and then they act like the authority on it. Whereas on Beverly Hills, I don't think anyone sort of, Bose is the only one, Bose and Garcelle sort of instigated more conversations, but on Salt Lake City, you give anyone anything and they're gonna jump to making this now everyone's storyline, and now we're making it a whole group conversation, and we're gonna take it and make it fact. Like, I forgot what the exact wording was, but someone misspoke on what Bronwyn said about Todd, but they said it as if it were fact. I wish I could remember at this moment, but they were like, yeah, but you said you told him to move out.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I told him to leave for a couple of days. So that's the problem. It's not just like we're talking about some things that you've mentioned. They take it and now it's like they twist it and it becomes gospel.
Yeah.
And then if you say, I didn't say that, they're like, yeah, but you mentioned it. Okay, but I didn't say that.
And are we going to act like you didn't mention it?
Exactly.
And then it's, okay.
And saying that you ask someone to not stay at the house for a night or two is different than we're not together. Like, so the Salt Lake City women get really deliciously messy, but if you're in it, it's hard because we're not on the same page because you're not saying the same things that I just said.
Well, the ring thing was confusing because she was like, I'm not wearing my ring. I took it off. And then she's like, well, I don't always wear my ring. I wear different jewelry all the time. I'm
not wearing your
constantly
ring is
taking
kind
it
of
off.
a big deal. Short of you being like, I forgot to put it on today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't.
But saying I deliberately took this off because we're on bad terms is like, it's a strong move.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
But again, with those kinds of women, you don't want to tell them shit. Which is the hard part. And you know what I think, to answer your question of like, is what's different with Bronwyn and whatever, is that I think that Bronwyn is a lot more naturally forthcoming with these women and I think wants to create these relationships.
Yeah.
But then you get bitten by it. So I think she has these moments of vulnerability where she's like, I want to share with you guys.
She's feeling it out.
Yeah, like I want to connect to you guys in these moments because when the Salt Lake City ladies have fun, they have a lot of fun. And when they're good, they're really good. So I think you end up falling the risk of like, I want to connect with you and I want to share with you. But then they flip the switch and they almost like spin it and use it as like accusatory, you know, like and they almost weaponize what you told them. So I think that's why if I were Brown, I'd be like, fuck you guys, I'm not telling you shit anymore.
Yeah.
Because in those sweet moments where we do connect, it's great. And then it's like now I'm on trial for it. That's how I would feel if I were Brown, I feel like.
And like a weird observation I just kind of came up with in my head though, but I'm just like, it kind of feels like the women of Beverly Hills like just don't really have the structuring of friendship like Salt Lake City women do.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
That's
those are
clear.
like real people that hang out no matter what, where I'm just like Beverly Hills, it's just kind of like even their get-togethers, you know what I mean? Like they all go to events in Salt Lake City and everybody's showing up, everybody knows everybody, where I'm like Beverly Hills, we're like, all right, so I guess we're going to do a get-together at Bose's. Okay, I guess we're going to Jennifer
it's a little
Tilly's.
forced.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
a
I
good point.
mean?
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not really having events. You're not really
Well, that's why
doing
the speed dating was really a good idea because there was like, there was a thing for them to do.
Right, but then we had Jennifer Tilly, and now we're gonna
Painting.
do some naked men drawings. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's
it's like
a really great point.
there's always like a
Yes.
gimmick as to like how these women hang out.
I will
together.
say, the naked men aren't and the speed dating. Those are good ideas.
No,
They're
they're
fun.
great ideas.
Yeah.
But I think it's true. Like, how much
It's
of their
also-
actual lives are they outside of the show? Would they have to run into each other or bump into
like,
each other?
these are great ideas for like a YouTube series. Like, watch
Yeah.
the Housewives paint men.
Oh
watch
my
the
God,
that's
Housewives speed
interesting.
date. Like,
Yeah,
it's giving
yeah.
like YouTube series versus like these are women that hang out. So that's why, to your question about Amanda, she's not really giving me anything right now, but I know that there's drama that's going to surround her, and I'm excited about that because like these women just kind of refuse to get messy, and like when they
Which is
do,
the hard part,
we've
yeah.
seen it. Like we've seen Kyle and Dorit. Like I don't need to see that again.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle, 15 years in the biz, is probably like, I don't want.
Like I would be tired of it too. I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck do you want to know about me? Like, what do you not already know?
The good thing is that Kyle's life continues to evolve in ways that surprise her. Like, so like the Mo being a hoe, that's shocking to her. So like she's constantly showing up and like Kyle's not exactly like an Alexia because Alexia has a lot more stuff going on. But Alexia's life, you can't write that shit. Like the drama that happens to Alexia between the dad of the kids and then Herman and then
Cocaine
Todd.
cowboy.
Yeah. Like, so Kyle in her own more passive way does continuously like, there's always new stuff to talk about and there's always new versions of her that are tense. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're always going to see a new version of Kyle being upset or crying because it's always with different tension or different stakes.
Right.
And in different departments of her life. Like, it may seem the same when she's crying, but when she's crying about Kathy, it must feel different to her than when she's crying about the kids.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
true.
Like, the Kyle Kathy stuff was so hard to watch.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the hardest thing for me to, like, I empathize with her the most on that.
And Kim.
And Kim,
Yeah.
because
On
that's
there, yeah.
siblings. As an acting teacher, I talk about all the time, like how our family dynamics have informed so much of our lives and our needs and what needs we didn't get met as children and yada yada, and how we try to find them now as adults. But sibling relationships are so interesting because most of the time you grow up in the same house with them, oftentimes same mom and same dad, but you have completely different experiences depending on if you're the first child or the middle child or the third child. Depends on if your parents were really in love when you were the first child and then they stopped being in love with the second child. So like, I'm always fascinated by siblings, and the Kathy, Kim, and Kyle just always gets me
Yeah.
because of how they all had such different levels of responsibility, how big Kathy was different, I'm sure, with each of them. Kathy's personal responsibility to taking care of her mom, it feels like, when they talk about her, there's like this, something changes in the room when Kathy's like, but you know how mom was.
Yep.
And it's just amazing to watch it shift. And the moments where Kathy sort of turns into her, like when Rinna was sort of popping off with the Kathy thing, and Kathy looked at Kyle and said, Kyle, well, we all knew what the fuck that meant.
Yep. I was scared for her.
When the guests leave the dinner party, I'm going to let you fucking have it.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. You know, when you're with your family and they're like, get ready because when the Jacobsons leave,
Yeah.
she's gonna
You better
get
go to
it.
bed.
You better go to bed.
You better go to bed.
Yeah.
So the Kyle thing, I mean, there's always new stuff unfolding for her, but the Kathy and Kim, I miss Kim.
I do.
I miss Kim.
Bring Kim back. No, but I only want her back if she's like
She
feeling
seems
good.
maybe
and-
not ready.
yeah, like I want her to
Yeah.
come back when she's feeling good, you know?
Yeah.
Miguel, this has been so much fun.
We're done?
You have something else you want to say? You got more?
Let me see if I can spit out some hot takes. I don't think it's fair what they're doing to Meredith. They need to stop that. They need to stop playing that game. I heard there's rumors online that she's not coming back or that they're demoting her. They need to stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're
can't.
not-
I'm not having
they're
it.
not
Agree.
demoting her.
Agree.
They're not. They better not demote her.
They're
Yeah.
saying that like the cast that's what's being rumored is that the cast of women have like turned their
Want her
back and don't want to
benched.
film with Meredith
lame.
next season.
That's lame as hell, and they need to
Mhm.
stop playing that
That's-
game.
And they need to
I
stop
don't like that.
doing
That's
that.
bullshit. I don't like it
Yeah.
when they do that. You can't have a universe where you promote this type of drama and you push these women to the edge. Then you get what you want. I mean, I understand the whole plane ride and maybe they filmed it or didn't film it, and then allow your rest of your cast to kind of bully people off the show because I don't know. Like,
Well, that's the problem. Is that the show is a show about friendships, aka alliances, and when you kind of 4 or 5 people say they don't want to film with someone, I'm guessing it leaves production in a place where it's like, well, what do we do now then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, can we get one?
Yeah,
Can we get one of you to
exactly.
film with them?
However, production, I don't think cares enough about what the housewives think if they know this is TV gold and you better fucking figure it out.
Right.
Mhm.
Because there were times where no one wanted to film with Bethany, but they were like, Bethany is so great
Bethany
on
is
television.
the housewife.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like Luann and
unless production is frustrated with Meredith for refusing talking about things, because she does. Like Meredith will draw a line in the sand and not negotiate. And
what
not
did you
play.
think about her answering Brooke's call?
It was insane.
No, she wanted to talk to her son.
I have to say, I thought it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it just shook those. I mean,
the way she sells it
the
is how
way-
it's so important. It is if like you
But-
can't,
No.
like the only time to hear
but the
I
package was
appreciate you, Mom, is on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And if you
this
don't get it
time.
on Mother's Day, it somehow is just
No.
you have to wait a whole nother year.
no,
You
but
know,
the
like-
packaging.
Sunflowers.
The packaging later was very different than what happened in the moment.
Mm-mm.
In the moment, it was perfect timing, and she was like, "Fuck this, fuck you, hi, honey, yeah, fuck these bitches.
No, I'm
I'm
not
good.
doing
How are you? So
anything."
where are you going today?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh my god, I love loving you at Saks. Well, listen, if you go there, like I was into it. And I don't think she meant to do it that way, but I think she kind of was just like, I don't need this
Yeah.
shit. And also, I think Meredith is one of the few housewives that would be fine without the housewives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't
yeah.
think she needs the show at all. I think she enjoys it. I think for her, it's like a hobby, like how rich women have hobbies.
Mhm.
Like how some women play pickleball. I believe this is
Meredith
pickleball.
fights.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think Meredith on The Housewife is a pickleball.
Well-
She's like, it's fun. I get to do a couple of
Well,
things.
now
with
I'm
some
thinking about it. Here's
friends
why I
and-
don't think the Meredith rumors are going to go anywhere.
Mhm.
Because, like, I think they really believe in Next Gen. Brooks is the star of Next Gen.
And he's
Meredith plays
fabulous.
a big role in this. The Marks family. They're really gonna like. How does that work? They're gonna fire Meredith and then expect her to like be a big part of next. I don't know. It's
I
just-
think they should keep her and stop playing games. And I think the other women need to start letting it go. And they also need to bring in,
Monica.
I don't know what this means. You want Monica back?
I want Monica back.
I liked her on the show. I wouldn't mind if she came back. I
Monica.
definitely don't want Jen Shaw back. They got to stop playing that game. I didn't even like her first round. I never liked Jen Shaw. I never found her funny. I never found her entertaining. I always thought she was a cartoon character. And I would watch cartoons if I wanted to watch a cartoon character.
Hey.
But you know what I think Salt Lake needs? Is 2 new women. They can't do the thing of bringing one new girl on. Like, they didn't really bully Bronwyn her last season, but they hazed her a little bit. They attacked Brittany. This season, the next season, they need 2 more. Like, I think we're in the market for a mini shakeup. Mini.
I mean, we did get Brittany and Bronwyn at the same time.
It just felt still like we had this core of OGs that were like, like, I don't fuck with you. And it's too hard. Like, it's too hard when I think we need a couple more people so that it doesn't feel so cliquish. When a show starts getting cliquish, it gets hard and then they have to eat their own, which is what's happening. They're eating their own by eating Meredith.
When I saw that Monica had said somewhere that she had typed out a text to Meredith after watching this last episode, she didn't send it, but she was like essentially just saying like, it's really hard watching everybody gang up on you. I've been there essentially. So I kind of feel like my like 2 cents would be like, I would want Monica back with Monica, Meredith, and then bring in Angie H.
When they did the internal
Angie H.
when they did the internal investigation, Meredith was one of the people that was like, I didn't feel physically threatened by Monica. So I mean,
and I was like, and Monica feels for her right now. So I'm like,
A
sometimes
Monica Meredith alliance would be so huge.
that's
for
what I'm
me
saying. It's like the
personally.
Tamara, Katie, Janela, where it's like,
Bronwyn.
I'm
You know,
excited for the next
they'll never-
season.
I
They'll
think
never bring
Bronwyn and
Monica
Meredith
back.
having a friendship would be great.
Yeah.
Like, I think Bronwyn and Meredith could actually really, and I don't know if that's happened on the show and they haven't used it. There's so many hours of footage. But I think Bronwyn and Meredith really could be the trick.
They're both like kind of quirky, but in different ways.
And they're both really smart. Like,
Yeah.
Meredith and Bronwyn are smart as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They're really with it. And look, some people are saying that Meredith is a gaslighter. I don't see it that way, but I'm also a Meredith enthusiast and enabler. So I'm the wrong person. But you know what? But Meredith does it. If she does it in a way where I don't know.
It works.
It just,
Mm-hmm.
But she does it in a
I
way
adore
that she
her.
sells it with such confidence and such conviction. I think she does it in a way that most people can't do what she does, and I think
She's slick,
for those
baby.
purposes, it's
She's
mesmerizing.
smooth, like a Dominican man
Yeah.
in Miami. I don't know any, but to quote Marisol.
Miguel, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you for having me.
Where can the people find you?
Instagram, the Miguel Luciano, TikTok, Miguel_Luciano.
Well,
That was
thank
pretty
you
easy.
to Miguel for
That's it.
joining us. Merry
Thank you.
Christmas, happy holidays,
Merry Christmas.
whatever you are celebrating this season. We hope you have a great time with the people you love. We'll be back next week. We'll see you on Monday. We got a really exciting, juicy episode. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you loved what you listened to, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.